G'day guys, Ron here from Osborne Digital Marketing. Today I'm going to be showing you how to choose the best keyword for an SEO campaign, ensuring that you choose the right keywords. Now, this is a question from my SaaS business partner, Owen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting something together so we can look at a specific keyword that is very, very similar to other keywords, and I'll be showing you my process to determine which keyword I would be choosing. So I'm going to walk you through the whole steps. Make sure that you like and subscribe, and let's jump into it. Firstly, you need to identify the purpose of the keyword. I know that might sound a little bit dramatic and boring at the start, but hey, it is the most critical point. You really need to think about the question you're asking. Now, in this example, we're going to be using New Jersey roofing, New Jersey, NJ. That's what we'll be looking at, okay? So we're going to be looking at that keyword. But in this situation, you need to make sure that you're using the appropriate keyword, because a lot of the times you might see that a competitor has that keyword and you might think, oh, that's really good. All of us SEOs do it. We see some opportunity and then we jump at it. And then we're like, wait a minute. Just slow it down and really think about the purpose of the keyword that you're trying to create content for and build backlinks to. Really think about the process. So in this situation, again, roofing New Jersey is what we're going after. We need to sit back and think, okay, what are we trying to do with this keyword? We're trying to attract people that are looking for roofers in the location of New Jersey. That's the intent of that keyword. That's what we're trying to do with that. So we're trying to rank that with the hope that we're driving in people that are looking for roofing companies, that are looking for guys to try and replace a roof. That's what you've got to think about. But notice how I just said maybe replace a roof. Well, shouldn't it maybe be roof replacement New Jersey? See how, if just sitting here and thinking it out, like this is the process, guys. You have to sit down sometimes and just mind map it out. Think what's the end goal. So maybe it actually shouldn't be roofing company or roofing contractor. It should actually be roof replacement New Jersey. See what I did there? It's very important that before you even look at any of your tools, you do anything like that, you actually think about the end goal. Now, in this situation, we already have a roof replacement, roof repair, we have all those pages. So we're going to start jumping into the nitty gritty, and I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do. So next thing, you need to jump over to SEMrush. So as you can see behind me, here's beautiful SEMrush, my lovely. Scroll down to the keyword overview. Now, in here, what we're going to do is we're going to put in keywords that we know off the top of our head. So as an example, I'm going to go roofing New NJ. I'm going to go roofing New Jersey. And guys, I'll probably skip forward this little bit. All right, so let's have a look. I've just thrown in some off the top of my head to just get a bit of an idea. So what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to look not necessarily for the keyword volume. I'm trying to get a look and see what I can see from the SERP. So I like to grab this list now. So I can see here that, you know, guys, I do roofing SEO, so I know what sort of keywords are going to be the hitters. Excuse me, my throat just gave out then. Too many calls. So what you want to do, guys, is you want to grab this list. So you want to grab this list. Now, as an example, you might not know, let's just say you're going into the roofing game yourself and you don't know what type of keywords, as an example. You might just know roofing company. You might not know roofing contractor or roofer. So just start with this principle that I'm about to show you will apply. Just put in what you know, okay? Now what we do from here, we have a look at the top ones. Because really, am I roofer NJ? Like, there's 50 searches, guys. There's 50 searches. I jump over here, I can see the results. Am I going to make a page when there's 50 monthly searches, but there's 500 up here? It's 10x. And then the next one up here is 5x. Why am I going to waste my time? Now, SEMrush could be wrong, but like, for argument's sake, I can see that the trend is pretty good. I can see that the roofing company New Jersey is trending up as well. This one's a little bit roofing contractor, like NJ. This one here, guys, this is a little bit interesting, seeing that drop. Now, if we have a look at the roofing company NJ, so if we go roofing company NJ, you can see that this actually only has 90, but Roofing company New Jersey has 260. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start opening up all of the main ones. 140, I'll have a look at that. Roofing New Jersey, I'll have a look at that. But anything under 100, guys, I've got things over a couple of hundred over here. Why am I going to start looking at this? These can be supporting things. I'm not going to waste my time right now. So what I do from here is I go and get all of the top competitors. So open up all of those top keywords that we have off the top of our head. Then you need to open up a Google G Sheet. All right, so I've opened up a Google G Sheet. Okay, now I'm going to very quickly show you one, then I'm going to automatically fill out the rest. So this is what I do. So I came over to, this is the highest traffic. This is the keyword that we want to start our looking at first, because the next one is 260. So I'm starting here. Now, what am I looking at first of all? Well, I'm looking at the top competitors. So I'm going to go him. Gaff's up there. Gaff's like an international supplier of roofing goods. Let's grab these guys. Grab these guys. Let's grab these guys. So I'm not grabbing the BBB, as you can see. Now, what you can do is grab this. This is what I would suggest you do. You grab all of this stuff. So we grab all of these guys. And you do this for every single term. Okay? So you're grabbing all the top guys, and I've missed one. I grab NJ. Yep. Casper, yep. Yeah, let's go these guys. I missed these guys. Or home pages ranking. Oh, no, except for that one there. All right. So what I'm doing now is a keyword gap analysis. I'm going to perform a keyword gap analysis. Now, I'm not going to waste your time, guys. You can see like this is very straightforward. Do exactly the same thing with each keyword. Go and do a keyword gap. Now, this is the longer version, but to be honest, would I be doing this if I didn't know the niche? Yes, absolutely. Because you don't know the niche. There could be hidden keywords that you're missing out on. So you need to make sure when you're trying to plan out an SEO strategy, you want to use the best keywords. You want to choose the right keywords, because if you don't choose the right keywords, you can be up a S creek without a paddle. What's the point? Remember, we can't move things quickly. So if I was you, didn't know the niche, I'd go ahead and fill out, get all the competitors for those keywords as well. But I know the niche. I'm not going to waste your time. It's common sense. I'm going to jump straight into this. So I'm going to come back to this. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to do a keyword gap. Now, the reason I'm performing a keyword gap is we might have missed something. We might have missed something. So I'm going to grab, you guys know that I love my keyword gaps. We can just put them in there. And as you can see, my domain, like, doesn't matter, guys. Like, come on, it doesn't matter. You can use the competitors. You can use your own, whatever floats your boat. All right, let's do it. Let's have a look. So the reason I'm doing this is because I want to see other variations of keywords that we may have missed. So this is where I'm going to have a look. So roofing companies in New Jersey. Hey presto, look at that. Look at that variation straight away. Did I think about that off the top of my head, guys? Bang, hey presto. This is why we do the keyword gap. So I would be exporting all of these results, right? Exporting all of these results. But as you can see, roofing New Jersey, that's actually up the top with 480. So from memory, that was the right one. Yep. So this is looking pretty good. This keyword right here looks pretty good. But also look at this. Look at this, the variation thrown around the other way. NJ roofers. Look at that. Look at that. Roofers in New Jersey. New Jersey roofing. Look at this. Maybe that's a little bit like easy to rank for as well. So what do we do from here? Well, I like getting the shared keywords and exporting all of that data. So I'm going to do that right now. All right. So what I've done is I've just exported those results, right? I've exported those results and I've thrown them in here. I've thrown them into my search with my original searches. This is exactly what you're going to do, guys. This is exactly now roofing New Jersey. This is just an example, but it might be best socks for shoes, best shoes for socks, whatever it may be. you can start to see how I'm processing this where I'm maybe not 100% sure. This is the best way about going after a niche that you don't know. Like if you're a plumber, if you're trying to enter the plumbing game and you do not know about plumbing and how it all works, you need to do this. Do not just go, oh, faucet, oh, hot water system. You're going to find yourself in a lot of trouble. You're going to be like, wait a minute, I just missed out on that keyword. I've spent 6 months on this and there was a huge opportunity. Approach it like this. So as you can see here, we've got roofing New Jersey and roofing companies in New Jersey. Hey presto. So I'm just going to look at these two here because realistically, they're kind of the same, but they're kind of not. But you can see 480, similar cost per click. There are more results for roofing companies in New Jersey, as you can see over here in results. There are more results, but this is a perfect situation, perfect scenario. So I'm just going to close down a couple of these tabs so I get nice, quick internet, because nothing drives me more insane than a slow internet. I'm just going to close down a lot of this, guys. And I'm going to open up a couple of these. So I'm going to look at these two. Remember, I'm trying to build a page. I'm trying to build a page specifically for me for a roofing company style page in New Jersey. Okay, so that's my objective. So let's go and have a look at these two keywords because these are the top two. Same amounts of volume. Let's have a look though. Now, what I want to do is I want to come over to the SEMrush and I want to see the SERPs. Now, why do I want to see this first? I want to see the SERP data because I want to know how competitive it is. If it's ridiculously competitive, next, I would much prefer to go after a keyword that has 320 searches a month that is really easy to rank for compared to a 500 a month search volume keyword. Remember, not everyone has the budgets required. Don't you want more bang for your buck? So if it's cheaper to rank for the easier keyword, that means you can go after another keyword. Think it's all SEO is apply common sense and business knowledge, guys. And I assure you, you're going to get a far, far bigger return on your investment. So as we can see, this one is the roofing companies in New Jersey. So I just want to see who's ranking. Gaff. Okay. These guys are ranking. Okay. So this is the homepage. Let's have a quick look at their website. All right. These guys. Okay. So they've gone after the roofing companies. So naturally you would think it's like, I'd want to see a listicle, but we'll get to that. But seeing that there's a competitor in the top just on the SEMrush SERP results, that sparks my interest. Okay. Let's go across to the roofing New Jersey. All right, look at this. This does look slightly less competitive. Does look to be less volume, less referring domains. So remember, we want to look at referring. Oh, it's a much of a muchness. Maybe this one's actually a little bit easier to go after. Maybe this one is. So we can have a look at the referring domains. That's really what I'm looking at, guys. Page authority. Backlinks, like referring domains is really where I'm looking, where my eyes are fixated on. So I'm looking at that. And then I'm going, okay, my thought process is right now, well, these two keywords are very, very similar. SERPs look honestly very, very similar in competition. What's my next step? Well, I like both these keywords. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to review both of them in Google. So I'm going to grab roofing New Jersey, NJ, first. I'm going to throw it into Google. And let's see what the SERP, the live actual SERP shows me. Okay, so we've got some sponsored. Good. People are paying for this keyword. It's always nice knowing that people are paying for the keyword. People are paying for the map pack. What are we seeing? What are we seeing when we enter that keyword? I'm not seeing any listicles. I'm seeing these guys. I'm seeing these guys. Then gaffs here. I'm seeing all businesses. Now, that's good. That's good for me. I'm seeing businesses. I'm not seeing listicles. I'm not seeing parasite SEO. I'm not seeing Yelps. I'm seeing one gaff. It's a bit of opportunity here, guys. There's actually a lot of opportunity here. So apologize for the roofers that I just sent a ton of SEOs into that SERP. My bad. My bad. So sorry, Owen. Yeah, dude, my bad. So there's not a lot of competition there. It's actually not a lot of competition. let's do exactly the same thing with roofing companies in New Jersey. So remember what we got shown in here, okay? So grab this, paste that in there, bang, and let's see what Google's showing us. Sponsored, sponsored, sponsored. Okay, sponsored, again, like renewable energy. All right, fair enough. Stanley, those guys are popping back up. It's very much the same SERP. It's very much the same SERP, isn't it, guys? Like we've got GAF and Better Business. Now we know listicle. How are you going to go faring against GAF and Better Business? Now, let me tell you about GAF. GAF's quite a powerful asset. They are the Yelp of the roofing world. So what would I be doing? Well, I like the other SERP. I like the roofing one. We've got the same volume. We've got the exact same volume. I like this one. So this is the keyword that I'm choosing. Now, let me give you some additional tips. Again, double check that the intent is right. So if I was to go after this keyword, so I've concluded roofing NJ is the keyword that I'm going to go after. Why? Because it has the most amount of volume. When I look at the one that's the same, with the SERP, that SERP offers up two heavy-hitting competitors that are going to be a little bit harder to push out. Listicle-styled things. I don't want to go after that. Why make my life harder? Why do that? Unless I'm going to do some parasite SEO, then there's no point. There's no point. It's a little bit silly. So I may as well go after the other one. So the other one, which was roofing NJ, all right? Where it's not that. Like GAF's still there, Better Business is still here, but they're further down. What this is telling me is Google's giving them the opportunity to rank a real business. That's what you got to think about. So there is that opportunity right there. There's that. That's what I want to see. So I'm going to go with this keyword. Now, make sure that you are looking before you're sitting there. Like I was saying before, like I said, this is just a tip on choosing the right keyword. Let's just say I was to come down to, let's look for a smaller one. So have a look. Great way of identifying competition is coming down, having a look at the cost per click and having a look at the results. Well, 27 million, 16 million, 1.4 million for NJ roofers. Let's have a look at that keyword. Let's just have a look at this because I want to cover everything so you know exactly how to choose the right keywords. Let's have a look at this SERP. Now, to me, this SERP looks very similar. Competition, realistically, with a referring domain count, looks the same. So why am I going to waste my time going after a $3.20 a month keyword when the SERP competition's the same? I'm not. So I've gone further down, and that is something that you want to do. Another tip that you want to do, let me come back into this. Let me go back one. Big thing you want to do if you're going after keywords, let's just say again, you are like, oh, okay, Ronnie, I'm going to optimize for roofing New Jersey, like the roofing NJ right here. I'm going after that. Fine. That's the one I'm putting into pop. That's the one that I'm going to optimize my content for. That's the one I'm building backlinks for. But there's no reason that you can't sprinkle in this version and this version. Throw this into a H2. Throw this into a H2. Why not? Why not? Even if pop doesn't necessarily say no, why not sprinkle those into your content? Are you going to rank number one? No. That's the honest truth. You're not going to rank number one. You're just not. You know this type of keyword, this is our focus. We've picked for this category. We're going to do well with that keyword. That's probably the one that's going to get us the best return. Okay. But the other keywords that we're putting, we might be at the bottom of page one. Let's just say that's good. In roofing, that's good. I've got pages on page 2 for some companies, right? For some companies, some pages like this, those ones still get leads, guys, because people shop around when they get a price for a roof of 30, 50, 100 grand. So it's extremely competitive, but that's the thing. There's always opportunity there. So don't ever sit there and be like, oh no, I've got to go after this. This is my main keyword, but if only I could go this. Let's just say this keyword was super easy to go after. Guys, like I just said, I will have my main keyword, then I'll sprinkle in this keyword. I'll end up on halfway on page 1, on maybe start of page 2, and that keyword alone will still bring me leads. That's something that you should really be doing and focusing on, sprinkling in those additional ones that you think you could also go after. You don't have to just have this and not talk about any of these other keywords. No, apply these throughout the page. Just don't hyper focus where it can get to the point where it's cannibalized. You don't want that. Just sprinkle it in, a light touch, like Salt Babe, just sprinkling it in, nothing too dramatic. Awesome. Now I hope that you now know how to choose the right keywords when it comes to picking the best keywords for an SEO strategy. If you've actually learnt a lot, make sure you like and subscribe, guys. I've got a deal down to pop down below. Jump over and grab Pop so you can optimize your content. Jump over to the Osborne Digital Marketing Store. And if you're a roofing company or any other company and you want to work with me, book a time with me down below and I'll be sure to have a lovely chat. Cheers, guys. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you around, legends.